Welcome to the Chemistry Point YouTube channel. Chemistry Point YouTube channel লৈ সকলোকে স্বাগতম জনাইছো। আজি আমি এই ভিডিওটোত ক্লাস 12 সলিউশনৰ বিষয়ে আলোচনা কৰিম। ইয়াৰ আগৰ ভিডিওটোত আমি সলিউশনৰ টাইপৰ বিষয়ে আলোচনা কৰিছো। গতিকে ভিডিওটি চোৱাৰ আগতে লাইক, শেয়াৰ আৰু সাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰিব। আৰু কমেন্ট সেকশনত হোৱাটসঅ্যাপ গ্ৰুপৰ লিংক এটা দিয়া হৈছে। গতিকে তাত যাই সকলে জয়েন কৰিব। নেক্সট আমি আলোচনা কৰিম concentration of a solution. Concentration of a solution are two types. One is concentrated solution and another is dilute solution. Concentrated solution means a concentrated solution is a mixture where a large amount of the solute. If any solution contains large amount of the solute, then it is called concentrated solution. And a dilute solution is one which are relatively small amount of the solute is called dilute solution. So if we take two container, both the container are same volume. Suppose here their volume is 100 ml. Here also their volume is 100 ml. If we take here the 50 gram of sugar and here we take 5 gram of sugar, then the first one, this one, number 1 is the concentrated solution and number 2 is the dilute solution. Next আমি আলোচনা কৰিম mass percentage. Mass percentage can be symbolized by W by W percentage. So mass percentage can be determined by the following equation. আমি কি জানিব লাগিব? এটা কম্পোনেন্টৰ মাস জানিব লাগিব আৰু টোটাল মাস জানিব লাগিব। এটা কম্পোনেন্টৰ মাস divided by total mass multiplied by 100. This is called mass percent. Volume percentage are designated by V by V. So volume percentage can be determined this equation. If we know the volume of one component and the total volume of the solution, from that are multiplied by 100, we can calculate the volume percentage of the solution. Then mass volume percentage are calculated by W by V. So mass volume percentage are designated by W by V. So if we know the mass of the one component and total volume of the solution, multiply by 100. From that we determine the mass volume percentage of the solution. Next আমি আলোচনা কৰিম molarity. Molarity are symbolized by capital M. Molarity equal to moles of the solute divided by volume of the solution either in liter or milliliter. So moles of the solute are symbolized by small n and volume of the solution are symbolized by V. This volume either liter or milliliter. So n equal to number of moles, n equal to W by M. So W is this is the given mass and this is the molar mass. So putting this value and we will get this equation M equal to this equation m equal to W by mb in terms of liter. And another equation, m equal to W by mb in terms of milliliter, then we will multiply by 1000. Here you see molarity contains volume and mass. So if volume change, then temperature change. That's why molarity in terms of volume, so it depends on temperature. Next আমি আলোচনা কৰিম molality. Molality are symbolized by small m. Molality small m equal to moles of the solute, mass of the solvent either kg or gram. Number of moles is symbolized by small m and mass of the solvent is symbolized by W1. So n equal to W by m. Putting this value and we will get m equal to mW1 in terms of kg and another relation m equal to W by mW1 in terms of gram. So molality in terms of mass only, so it does not depend on temperature. Next we will discuss the parts per million. Parts per million are symbolized by ppm. So if we know the parts of the one component and total number of the parts, from that we determine the parts per million. It is multiplied by 10 to the power 6. Next we will discuss the mole fraction. Mole fraction are symbolized by x. Mole fraction x equal to number of moles of one component divided by total number of moles of all the component. So here we put the total number of moles, here we put only number of moles. So the mole fraction is defined as the ratio the number of moles of the component and total number of all the components is called mole fraction. If we take two components, suppose A and B are two components and their number of moles is Na and their number of moles is Nb. Their mole fraction is Xa and their mole fraction is Xb. So if we determine the mole fraction of A, Xa, this is the number of moles of component A divided by total number of moles of the solution. Similarly, the number of moles of B is designated by Xb, number of moles of the components of B divided by total number of moles of the solution. So here the component A, here the component B. So total mole fraction, just we adding these two, number mole fraction of A and mole fraction of B. So after adding these two, we will get 1. If we determine the three components A, B and C, their total mole fraction also 1. This is the unity. If we take the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infinity, then their total mole fraction always unity. Thank you.